I'm here to talk about something that's fairly unique. Not many people are talking about this, and I think it's very important because I'm here to talk about success with ease. I'm here to show you how you can have a life of success with ease. That may be my unique contribution so far to humanity. A while ago, a couple of years ago now, I was invited to speak at this youth business conference at a local college. And I got there about 10 minutes early. There were about 300 vulnerable, impressionable kids, 15 to 17, sitting in this audience. And I caught the last 10 minutes of the speaker before me, and he was one of these type A monsters. He was one of these motivational speakers, and he was saying, the key to success is to get there the earliest. You get there earlier than anybody else, you work harder than anybody else, you stay later than anybody else. That's how you succeed. And I was just groaning, because I know that exactly the opposite can be true. But I know if you believe that, it becomes true. Because I know it all gets down to your deep core beliefs. And our beliefs are not necessarily true in themselves. Many people have very different sets of beliefs than we do. But our beliefs become true in our experience if we believe them. So I followed that guy. I watched him stride off stage. I very slowly took the mic and looked at those poor kids, and I said, well, they say the early bird gets the worm, yes, but the late bird might get a whole Happy Meal. Who knows? And I offered those kids an alternative. I said, it's possible to have success with ease. It's possible to have a life of ease where you have plenty of time for yourself, for your own creative efforts, for your friends and family, and even time alone. You can have that kind of life and still be successful. That's what I've discovered, and that's what I'm here to share with you. I've done a 12 audio download called Success with Ease. I made a promise to try to give the essence of what I know every time I talk. So I'm trying to give you the message right now. It's possible, very possible, to have a life of success with ease. I've proven it in my own life. The day I turned 30 changed my life. I spent most of the day pacing up and down in my little slum apartment. I had no money, I had no job, and I realized I had no direction in life. That's the day where I put together the tools that I still keep sharing with people to this day. That's the day I dared dream my ideal life 5 years down the road. And I realized my ideal included a life of ease. I didn't want to work too hard. I didn't want to buy into this type A workaholic culture that so many of us believe is necessary to succeed. I didn't want any of that. I'd been a musician in my 20s. I loved those hours. You never do anything before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I loved those hours. They worked for me. And I decided I wanted to experiment and see if I can create success in my life, but do it my own lazy way. My experiment worked. And I can show you how to create it yourself. The older I get, the simpler I see it. It's very simple. There's just 2 essential things to keep in mind that can help you really create success with ease. Thank you for joining me and watching these videos. If you want to explore further, just click the link below.